Hello everyone, my name is Aravind and I'm going to talk about regular monitoring in an urban public space. And the public space in question is Purivakam Lake in Chennai. As you can see, it's quite a small urban lake nestled between a busy residential layout. And all the common birds that you would expect there are found there, of course. And those are the ones I saw them immediately when I started birding there in 2017. And from 2017 till October 2014, when this article was published, I've been able to take it to 93 species. And after I moved out from there, other birders have taken over, and now the count is 100. So here are some of the very interesting sightings that I've got: chestnut wing cuckoo, cotton pygmy goose, Indian pitta, brown-breasted flycatcher. We also got the Asian brown flycatcher. We also got the orange-headed thrush and the forest wagtail this year. So does this all mean that the lake is doing very well? Not exactly. The increase in species is mainly due to more observations and more observers as well. Some of these rare species observations have brought experienced birders and photographers to this hotspot, increasing the chances of more sightings. Also, some of these observations are questionable, I would say. Also, these rare one-time visiting birds and flyover birds are being observed, and these are also recorded on eBird. I once had a sighting of a cinnamon bittern flying over this lake. That was basically because there was a fire at Pallikarnai marshland. Birds from there were just flying all over the place, and this was definitely from Pallikarnai marshland. The bird did not land here. Also contributes to the 100 species. The lake, I am saying, is also not doing well because the lake has been changing. From 2021, the lake was developed into a public space, which means concrete path, walking path was added. So concrete was not just for the path, concrete was added on all sides of the lake, and which impacted nesting behavior as well, as we will see later. So many of the shrubs and thickets were on the sides. They were removed for aesthetics, and all these small birds like tailor birds and ashiprinas, which used to be there, and they moved to outside the lake. Old trees which had nesting holes, these were removed. The dead trees were removed. Also, these activities like dredging to increase the depth led to loss of several species like the storks and the striated heron, which I think is a big miss, which used to be regular everyday sighting at this lake. It went missing. Also, it is not just development inside the lake that's the problem. There is development pressure from the lake's periphery, as many of the plots outside the lake are being constructed upon. In 2019, what was a contiguous strip of foliage has been segmented now, and even the number of patches has also gone down. Also, talking about the concrete embankments and the nesting behavior, I noticed something very curious. I used to live very close to this lake, within half a kilometer, and around my house, in all the wells, there were these white-throated kingfishers which were nesting. But curiously, I noticed that these were missing at the lake during the nesting season. I looked at the data that was there on eBird that I've recorded, and the data kind of confirmed what I observed. The green bars represent the total number of checklists, and the light green bars represent the number of checklists where white-throated kingfishers have been recorded. And you can see that the percentage of checklists which have white-throated kingfishers have dropped during their breeding season, which could be explained by the fact that they've put concrete on all the embankments, which would be the ideal nesting place for the white-throated kingfishers. The other impact that we've had of patch birding was that there are now more people who I have been able to sensitize about birds and poaching. We were able to report instance of poaching to the authorities, and it was even covered in the Hindu. These are parakeet nests from which the chicks were being poached, and now there is monitoring at this location even from the forest department. So what is the outcome of patch birding in the last 6 years at this lake? That's it from me. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.